Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, we know that basically Starmer lied over the Chagos deal. He was saying, "Oh, all our allies are for it, and all of the enemies like China and Russia are against it," and all that bollocks that he came up with. Then it turns out, no, far from it. China were all for it. They were all over it like a bad suit. They loved it. It gave them a leg hold into the Indian Ocean. They're going to control a third of the seas. This is a ridiculously bad idea. And of course it is. It's an absolutely shit idea by an absolute traitor. Well, it seems that there is one country that's not entirely happy with the deal. In fact, they don't like the deal at all. That country is Mauritius. They think they're not getting enough. They think that getting all that land, all those islands, and £30 billion isn't enough. And they want to go back and say, we need to renegotiate this deal. Now, the plan's been universally panned by everyone in Britain. And now Chagos are saying, well, hang on a minute. This is an obscene cost and we want more money as far as they're concerned. And of course, then there's the whole China debacle. Now, if we judge people, if we had, judgment by the people that was allowed, I think Starmer would be dragged in chains through every town, city, hamlet and village in this country. This is an example of what a traitor is. And then HDQ'd at the end of it, as they used to do. But the big problem he's got now is Mauritius don't want to sign off on the deal. They've signed at their end. The government signed at their end, and they've, winked it through on their, please sign here on the line. Oh, and Mauritius are going, well, yeah, okay, maybe. But the Mouvement Socialiste Militant, which is the French-speaking movement of militant socialists in Mauritius, are saying, yes, but we need more. The deal isn't good. And the party is demanding vetoes to be removed. They're demanding more money. They're demanding upgrading of airport facilities on there. They want the right to basically turn the Chagos Islands into real estate and then selling it to the highest bidder, creating a millionaire's sort of paradise set of islands that they will then rent out and take money on and all sorts of things. And so the deal isn't good enough for them. Well, here's the thing. If they can do all that and make all that money, why aren't we doing all that? Why are we? Here's a great idea. Why don't we say to the Mauritians, okay, F off, right, gone, done, dead in water. What we'll do, say, right, we own these. What we'll do is we'll build all these apartments, we'll build all these hotels, we'll build this nice airport, and we'll set up a company to run it, and all the profits go back to the British taxpayer. How about that? Oh no, can't have that, because that will improve people. That will bring money coming into the country. And this socialist government, this Marxist government, want to destroy Britain, not build it up. So yes, it's got to weaken. Anything that weakens Britain is good. Anything that builds Britain up is bad. And that, my friends, is the definition of why we have got traitors running this country. We need to deal with them for what they are and deal with them properly. Thanks very much. Bye.